Hello everyone, I'm here today with a new process video, and as you can see, I have a 6x12 page on this side, and over here I have a 6x8 insert that's all 2x2 squares. And if you've been following me for a while, you know I struggle with these. They're growing on me. I've done several now where I really love the way they look. It just is always a challenge to fill the spaces, I guess, in the quote unquote right way, whatever that is. I just want to make it look good and be happy with the end result. And for some reason, it's a challenge for me. And this one in particular could be interesting because look how busy these photos are here. These are all from the Magic Gardens in Philadelphia, and the artist does mosaic work, as you can see. This is one of my favorite photos. I absolutely love it. And so I want to showcase those, but obviously it's extremely busy. So in order to cut down on what's on camera, because the video could be very long, I've picked out a couple of things. I had this little die cut of a radio, and for the longest time I thought, what am I going to do with that? I have no idea. But part of what this artist does is he uses found items. So things like bicycle wheels where you can see the spokes, and tubes and, radio parts and things from inside it. Anything that other people might consider junk or things that are broken, to him, he can make art out of that. So I thought that might be interesting to include that, and it matches my colors here, which is great. I also picked out this little scrap of paper because I thought the colors not only match, but it also has lines on it, which I could journal there if I want to. And then I have this little flag here that's pink that says happy moments. It's a little too big, but I can cut it down to fit somehow. But that means I still have to find background pieces of paper for here and something to go behind this. That's still going to be a challenge. Plus whatever I end up doing over here. So I have some work ahead of me. I also want to point out this sticker book that I have sitting here because it's travel themed, which may or may not work with these, even though it's a trip, but I picked it because of the colors. A lot of the colors appear in here. So I thought, well, maybe there's something in here, that I can use. A lot of these seem to be like tropical themed, which I don't know that really goes, but I like the colors. So, and then aren't there some more back here? Yes. So there are some more here that might match. So I don't know. I'm keeping it here in the hopes that maybe I can work some of it in, because otherwise, you know what? It's going to take me forever anyway to go through this dang whole sticker book. So I have it there in reserve, hoping that maybe I'll find something. For my 2x2 squares, I do have this bag that I keep that just has kind of miscellaneous stuff, pattern papers, maybe little phrases that are 2x2. These fell out because this does not have a closure on the top. It's open. So I have those, but then I also have this set, which this does have a close on it, but these are all more travel themed, but there might be phrases in there that work. I don't know. So I'm bringing out both of them just in the hopes that I can find something that might match and work with what I've got going on here. So in my travel stack of 2x2s, I did find this one. I actually have two of these. Why I printed two, I don't know, but I have them. And I like the idea that it just says wander, because that's what you do here. The paths in there are very windy and you're not exactly sure where some of them are going to come out, and it's multi-level. So it definitely has interesting things happening. And I love the color as well. Now it's got a topographical pattern in the background, but with this kind of stuff happening, I think that actually works. I don't mind that. So I'm thinking to bring in some of the yellow tones that are here and even down here, that might be okay, because I really don't want everything to be pink and coral and this aqua color, you know what I mean? The lighter blue. I just don't want everything to be too matchy because all of this is very eclectic. So that's the look I want. Because I used that yellow there, I was thinking maybe I should use it behind here as well. Only a little bit is going to show, but it'll bring out what's on this side and this in addition to what I have here. And I don't want to do it down here. Those are too close together. But here allows me to space that out a little bit. So I have grabbed out my stash of just yellow pieces here, and I'm hoping that I can find something in there that will work. I found a piece of a banana colored cardstock, so it's definitely lighter than this, but I like the mix of it. There are so many colors happening. Really, I could probably do whatever I want and it would be fine. But I just wanted it to be a little bit lighter. And since only a little bit's going to peek through, I think that's great. Now I just have to cut this down to make it fit and it'll be good to go. I have that done. I cut it down. It's not in the pocket yet. I doubt I'll do anything else to it, but it's not in the pocket yet, just in case. Now I have to find a background here. And I'm thinking maybe close to this shade of blue or maybe a little brighter like here, just to even that out so that they're perfectly diagonal from each other. I think that would be a nice mix. All right, well, I have a slight complication. When I was going through this stack of all the travel themed things, this was in there. I'm not sure why I put that in with travel, but I did. But I love that I can write in there. However, then that means that I wouldn't probably use this for journaling. I don't need two. So I'm wondering if I should take my Happy Moments little pennant thing here and use that here instead. It's a really close match to these colors though. So if I did, I'd have to use it down here. Not sure that I'm in love with that. The other option is find something different to put on there, just one of the stickers maybe or something, and then use this elsewhere. I don't know. But for now, this does not have a home. So I'll have to figure that out. But I love this, so I think I'm going to use that instead. All right, I think I may end up doing the Happy Moments here on top of where it says Wander. It would just fit if I hung it off the edge like that. I also could cut it down and make my own new pennant, so it's a little bit shorter. Not sure about that, but I have ideas there. And then over here, again, let's look at this photo, the one that's my favorite. Look at the colors in there. Look what sticker I happen to find in this book. The colors are so freaking close that I feel like I'm obligated to use that. I'm not sure how that's going to happen. Really, the only place I probably have room for it is on one of these photos, which, again, very busy already. But that's the theme here, right? So that it's almost like the crazier the better. So I think I want to use it. I just don't know if I should do it maybe here or here. I realized that that sticker also really closely matches the colors that are in this photo, more so than this one. So I figure I'll leave that one alone, whereas this one, it matches so well. And I can stamp in there, and I'll just do it in black since there is black in all of these, and it'll bring what's in these two certainly more together since there's a lot of black. What to stamp there, I'm not sure, but I'll figure it out. I decided to cut that down a little bit, make a new pennant ending there, and attach it with a mini staple. So I have that done. I also found my stamp for over here. I have this set that's all hashtags, and I want to use this one that says #create. I think that's pretty appropriate since it's all about art. All right, over here, when I was off camera, I actually decided to switch these two photos around. I just liked the way they looked better next to this. Then there's more space between this color and this color. So I did that. That's the only thing I changed over here. And then on this side, I did my stamping, which I think is awesome. Totally in love with that. Now, question is, I'm not going to do anything here. So the question is, do I do something down here to match that? This is so busy and so beautiful that I almost feel like I don't want to, but then I only have one thing on this side that feels wrong. I don't know. So I'm trying to figure out what else could I do here without detracting from what's there. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know. I have to think about that. But then over here, I still have to figure out what's going to go in this square. So I think I'm going to tackle that next and let future me worry about this. When I was looking through my sticker book again here, I'm thinking about this camera. It's just gray and black, but so is this right here. There's some of that here as well as definitely here. And I like the idea that this would be across from this one. So I think I'm going to try it. If I hate it, hopefully these are easy to peel back up again. I don't know for sure, but I'm willing to give it a try. All right, I have everything on this side put into the pockets. I even did a little journaling here because I wanted to see what this looked like having more black in there. And I think it's great. So now I don't have to mess with that and peel it up because I like the way it looks. So this side is done. For this side, I'm considering possibly stamping something in black down here, or even in this corner, or hanging off a little circular tag or something. But it has to be in the, well, not really here, because then I lose the face there. Maybe right here. It would have to be something really small, but that's the only thing that I can think of to add something to this photo. I pulled out my bag of just random words. I still have a bunch in here. But when I was going through them, I found this one that says Quirky, and it's in black, which is kind of perfect, I think. So I think I am going to put it right where I have it. I will lose a little bit of this down here, but when I was trying to read what it actually says, I don't think it will lose anything really. If I do it right there, then you still have all of this that's viewable for the words, so I don't lose that. Plus you still have the lovely colors up here. So I'm going with that. All right, I attached that label and this one's done. This is so wild though, I feel like I have to do some close-ups. So here we go, left side. And right side. There you go. Here's another one done for Philly, and I'm getting really close to the end on this, so pretty soon you're going to see a flip through of the last 1/3 of the album. Thanks for watching.